Hey guys, in this video we're going to look at what a successful product launch looks like on Amazon. Stay tuned. Okay, so let me tell you about this product. Last year I decided I was going to buy a particular product. I saw something advertised on television that caught my eye. I went to the company's website, and while I liked the product, I hated the way they were trying to sell it to you. What they were advertising as something as being $99. By the time you purchase this product from them via their website, you are probably going to be in the $250 to $350, maybe even the $400 range. It was just kind of amazing how, they kept offering these add-ons and saying, oh, you can get this just for shipping and handling. And you'd look at something that had, to my eye, an apparent value of $25, and the shipping and handling on it was $50. I've never seen anything quite like it, so it made me curious. So I started doing product research, and at this point I had no intention of ever selling a product or selling this as a product. I was looking to buy one for myself. So I started doing product research. Went to Amazon, found several different brand names, and actually most of these were not household brand names. They were just private label, or they were generic manufacturing names, but found several options to choose from. Most of them had very little buyer feedback, made me a little nervous about that, but I eventually selected an item, ordered it, and was really impressed by it. The quality of it, was impressed by its performance, and I've been using it for a year, and very happily so. And for the record, I gave that seller a 5-star review. The item arrived quickly, and it surpassed my expectations. What more can you ask for? Well, shortly after I received my item from Amazon, I noticed, oddly enough, this is not an item I thought Walmart would carry, but wow, they do, and they actually carry one of them in stores. So I was at a Walmart, and I saw one of these items on the shelf, and the item actually, the one I saw at Walmart, again impressed me with its quality, and the pricing looked very attractive. So I did some research, and I found out where that particular item was made, and I contacted them early in 2017, wanted to inquire about the possibility of doing a private label product, and got some pricing information, information as to the time lag between placing the order and actually getting delivery, and just your typical logistical kind of questions. Well, anyway, want to jump forward now. Actually placed an order back in the spring. We broke our delivery up into a couple of separate deliveries. We didn't want to have to stock a lot of this product. It's not especially large or bulky, but by the same token, it's not tiny either. And our initial purchase was for 1,000 units. So we took delivery of 1,000 units. We put out about 50 review copies, or 50 review pieces. We went ahead and listed it. We got our listing to where we thought it looked really good. Put a bunch of pictures up. We made a couple of videos showing the product in use. Posted those to YouTube and also to Amazon. And the item pretty much sat there. Now, for those of you that are saying, well, wait a minute, how is that a good launch? We were just getting our ducks in a row. We hadn't really started the launch process yet. And I wanted to stop right there for a second and just leave it there, because what we did up to that point, like I said, we put out review copies, we made a video, or actually we made several videos. We did we post those videos on Facebook, we post those videos Amazon, we post the videos on YouTube. We got everything really tight. Our listing looked great. We had a lot of pictures. We had videos. We had some reviews that we anticipated coming in very shortly. That to us is a pretty good start to a launch. It's not the total launch, but it's a good start to a launch. All the things that we could control to enhance our product and make our product look professional and competent in the marketplace, we had done. Okay? Most people who do launches don't do any of that. They don't put up good pictures. They don't put up videos. They don't cross-post videos to various platforms. And they don't really take a lot of time to put up a good product description. I mean, for the most part, you see things that just come from the manufacturer listed in product descriptions. The size and the weight of something. Well, that may be good information to have, okay? I saw a review online for a product just recently where someone was asking about the size and the weight of a bathroom scale because she wanted it to fit under a countertop, and she had to bend over to pick it up, and she had back problems. And so I understand there are people out there who need that type of specification, but that should not be the only information that you offer. You need to offer other information pertinent to your product. I can't really say what it should be, but the more information, the better. Do everything you can to proofread and grammar check your product description, and just make it look as professional as you possibly can. This is representing your product, which you hope to sell, and I assure you that too much information will not hurt you in selling your product. So give as much information as you possibly can, and be thorough. Okay, so back to this product launch that we were doing. We had everything in order. We had, at this point in time, we had about 19 or 20 product reviews that were online. They were all 4 and 5 stars, and that's good. We don't pick and choose people. There's nothing from us to encourage people to give us 5-star reviews. We want to sell 5-star products, period. That's what we are about. We want people who buy our products to be happy, and so it was reaffirming or reassuring to us when we started getting the reviews back, and they were all 4 and 5 stars. It let us know that we had bought a good product and that we were marketing a quality product that we could feel comfortable about. Okay, so once we had about 20 reviews up, then we really started what we think of as the secondary part of the launch. We did Instagram posts or Instagram ads. We did Facebook ads. We did ads, pay-per-click on Amazon. Total, over a period of 3 months, we spent about $5,000 on ads across those platforms I just mentioned. And it really paid off. It wasn't because of the ads that this was a successful launch. It was because we had a great product that was a successful launch. But the ads helped drive traffic to our Amazon listing. The numbers, as it turned out, I've got them here just to give you an idea. This is a product, and for those of you, I'm sure most of you have already noticed, I haven't mentioned this product by name. We are going to continue selling this product. The success that we enjoyed with it was enough to where we are willing to, unless sales drop off dramatically, we're going to keep this product in stock and see if it continues selling throughout the year. As it is, we have about 500 units in stock, and here we are just after Christmas of 2017. We're in early January, and the sales, obviously, they dropped off quite a bit after about the 23rd of December. But they're still selling. We're still selling 2 or 3 units a day right now, which is kind of surprising to me to see it consistently selling this shortly after Christmas. A lot of times things just go to zero, it seems like, and they don't pick up again until maybe January or February. This one we're still selling a few, and we're just going to keep some in stock. So I'm not going to name the item in particular, but I will tell you this. It is a kitchen item. As I've already mentioned, it's an item that not identical to it all, but similar to an item that is being sold on television via infomercial. That's something I kind of like, because those infomercials make people aware that a product like this exists. And if you're like me, you then go to Amazon and take a look at, well, what other products like this exist, because maybe the infomercial's not the best place to buy it. And that was certainly, like I said, I bought one myself, and that was my experience, that the infomercial kind of made me aware of the product, but my research made me aware that there were other sources that had a less expensive product with similar or better capabilities. So it doesn't bother me a bit. In fact, I like the fact that this product was being sold on television. I thought that was great. Kind of made people aware, and it's not an awareness that I had to pay for. So it's a good thing. But in any case, the product sells, I'm looking down at my notes here, the product sold for $47.99. Our cost on the product was $13.85. FBA cost averaged $9.11 per unit. Well, between September 1st and December 31st, we sold 3,647 pieces. 3,647 pieces sold at $47.99. That gives us a total profit over that September, October, 4-month period of time, $91,284.41. This was a very successful product launch for something that we've never sold before. We're very pleased with it. We've done other product launches that, in terms of the number of pieces sold, were more successful, but in terms of just the overall speed of entry into the marketplace, this one pleased us a great deal. The point of this video, there's a secondary point to this video that I want to make. I wasn't posting this just to show you what we did with one product, but a lot of times people will put a product up on Amazon, and even if they've done everything right, even if they've got their listing looking good and they put up some pictures and maybe a video or whatever's appropriate for that particular product, the product sits there for a month. And sometimes they get frustrated. I mean, we've had people that have taken our course that tell us after the fact, oh yeah, well, I only sold like 12 units my first month. Amazon fees were going to eat me alive, so I had the product shipped back to me, and I'd remove the listing. That is not a great thing. We've had many products that will sit there for 30 days, 60 days, maybe even a little bit beyond 60 days before they start to gain traction. Before you make any kind of rash decision about having the product shipped back to you, you need to look at other options. And you need to really analyze your data. Are people finding your product? And if they are, what are their reasons for not buying? Is it price? Is it the way the listing looks? Is there something in that listing that is putting people off? But truthfully, I mean, I've always been of the mind that if you can get people to your page at Amazon, a certain percentage of those people are going to buy. I've really have never seen a product that I felt was a failed product. I've always found the failure to be in either the marketing of that product or in the listing or in some other aspect of the product itself. But don't be hasty, don't be rash, and pull a product back until you've given it time for the market to find it. We had a product earlier this year that I think we maybe sold 20 units in the first 45 days. But then, once again, our product reviews started getting online. And as we got more product reviews, items seemed to get traction and start to move forward. And then all of a sudden we were seeing days where we sold, 5. And then the next day we'd sell 4. And then a few days later we'd sell 10. And I think it was the 4th month, where in the 4th month we actually sold something like 250 units. Where maybe 30 days before we were thinking, hey, this may be kind of a flub. And this might not really work out well for us on this particular item, but ultimately it did. The 4th month it really caught on. The 5th month grew over the 4th month, and the item continues to sell right now. Even though it's really kind of a seasonal item, more for summer and fall, it sold really well through the Christmas season, and just continues to sell even here in the wintertime. So, don't give up on an item too soon. And that's really the message of this. I want to show you what a good product launch looked like for us. Give you an example of our lead time, because while we didn't private label it, it was just kind of a generic product. We did all the work around the product launch that you would do if you were doing a private label product. So that helped, I'm sure, with our kitchen gadget. But we got the review copies out there. We got the positive Amazon reviews. And even then, it took a while to gain traction. But this was almost a year-long process in finding the product, sourcing the product, getting the product shipped, and getting it on the market. Basically, it was 8 months from the time I made initial contact with the manufacturer until that product arrived here in the U.S. And so there are a bunch of messages here. I keep saying, the point of this video, but one is, don't think you're going to come up in, the first week of October and do a product launch for a Halloween-oriented item. Give yourself time. If you're going to do a private label or a quasi-private label product, give yourself several months to get things in order. Do your listing right, do your marketing right, and you're almost certainly going to see success. This was very successful for us. I mean, obviously with $90-some thousand in profit in 4 months, we're very happy with it. But this is just an example of the type of things that any of you can do. If you have any questions, put them in the comment section below. Please like and subscribe. We'll have more videos, as always, coming up shortly. But just stay motivated. Here we are in the new year. January and February are usually fairly slow for sales. So if you have products out there that aren't performing as well as you'd like, don't become discouraged. It's 2018. You've got a lot of time to really have a great year. And we'll talk to you soon.